So that's a 27mm socket on the end of the crankshaft on the dynamic balancer. I'm happy with the condition of these. Pretty happy with these teeth on these sprockets. I am surprised how small and weak the whole thing appears to be when I compare it to some of my motorcycle camshafts and cam chains, but well, I guess it is what it is. Mercedes in their wisdom have gone to this design at this stage. So I've fitted the new tensioner. I actually buttoned it right up. It's in place now. So that's job done. I think the next job really is for me to wait now until the tool arrives that allows me to put the jointer in place. And I'm going to make up a piece of metal that comes across here, bolts down here and bolts down there, that just keeps the chain on top of the sprocket, on top of the sprockets as I pull the new one through. So I'll be pulling the old one out to the side here as I'm slowly turning the crankshaft around, pulling the new chain through this direction under a little skid that I'm going to build here. I think that design is going to work well for me. I've just got to fabricate that, get that all in place, and you'll soon see how that works out. So thank you for taking an interest in this little job that I'm doing on the C180 Mercedes with the compressor engine, supercharger of course, and I'll probably now look at fitting the alternator and power steering pump back in place. Well, once I've got my cap back in over the hole, there's no real need for me to go back in there again. I think that because it's spring loaded, I can get any movement I need, replacing the cam guide on this side. So I think in a later video I'll take this part here off the front so that we can get a good view down into the cam guides and decide on that. Of course I'll be replacing the little slipper here as well. That came in the new kit. That just clips onto this little bracket here. The timing all lines up nicely. I've checked that with the top dead center on the flywheel and the alignment marks at the back here on the camshafts with a little indicator pins. I'll put that in a later video as well. So it's quite a doable job, just a matter of taking your time and having the right tools. Thank you for viewing, and I'll catch you a little bit later on in the next update on this job that I'm doing.